good evening. Hi. I want some more energy from each and every one of you. A big hi. I want some more energy. I know we're just starting the event. So request each and every day, I want a big hi from each and every one of you. Hi. I want a big hi. Hi. So welcome all of you. Welcome each and every one of yours. So we are having a wonderful evening today. We're going to have wonderful designers showing off their wonderful garments. So are you guys all ready? Yes? I can't hear. I want someone to say yes. Superb, ladies and gentlemen. So we have wonderful juries and we have a lot of designers who have put a lot of efforts to make this wonderful event happening. And also we have wonderful models who are walking the ramp with us for these wonderful designers for the non-wearable garments who are going to showcase that today. So request each one of you to enjoy this wonderful evening and welcoming once again to each and every one of us to flockk Chapter 3. So request everybody to enjoy this wonderful evening, ladies and gentlemen. Short introduction about that is NL Institute of Fashion Technology of Bangalore. So welcome each and every one of you to flockk Chapter 3. So NL Institute of Fashion Technology proposes high-level training for fashion and style sector. Individuals with passions who want to become a fashion designer should enroll in our institute. We not only train our students, but we also make them industry ready with the influence of high amount of theory and practical knowledge with a blend and hands-on exposures. nlift imparts education in fashion technology and apparel technology and garment manufacturing, fashion technology and retail management, textile designing, boutique management. As proposed by the fashion pundits, India is emerging to becoming a fashion-centric by 2020. To achieve this objective, we feel our designers should develop a broad outlook towards the Western fashion sense and adopt the concepts and trends to suit not only our traditions and lifestyle, and that's what nlift teaches. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, fashion is in our blood. So ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause for all the designers, models and teachers and wonderful 2 jury members of a wonderful evening. Give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. So before going down, ladies and gentlemen, I would want to give you an introduction about our proprietor of nlift, Nisha Lokhandia. Give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I want everybody to give a big round of applause. Nisha Lokhandia is a young entrepreneur who has designed her own career and is a director of IIFT Bangalore. She holds an MBA in fashion technology and also has a vision to perform and aspiring students to design their own dreams in the world of fashion to build their own future with an influential or strong base from International Institute of Fashion Technology. Please do give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I want everybody to give a big round of applause. Thank you. And giving an introduction about today's wonderful, that is flockk Chapter 3, a small introduction about the entire event, what we are having today. So flockk is a fashion mock organized by nlift, that is NL Institute of Fashion and Technology, with a unique experience for us all, one and all. The motto of flockk is to provide students with an ideal platform to bring out the challenge in those who wants to explore the real life passion in their due course of experience. How a designer should work towards creating a collection during their educational course period. A highlight about the entire today's event, ladies and gentlemen, is the students to showcase their creativity by creating a non-wearable garment. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it right. It's a non-wearable garment with an eco-friendly concept. Please do clap, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again all of you to flockk Chapter 3. Please do give a big round of applause to each one of us, and I thank each one of us who joined us to make this wonderful event happening. And we would stand and introduce our jury for today. Ladies and gentlemen, our first jury of our evening is Mr. Sanjay Jain. Give a big applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Sanjay Jain with us. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big applause once again for sparing some time and joining us. He's a celebrity designer who has designed many garments for popular stars like Kartik Jairam, Sanjana Galrani, are also associated with Kapil Sharma's Bangalore event, associated with a Bollywood blockbuster Gori Tere Pyar Mein starring Kareena Kapoor and Imran Khan, produced by Karan Johar, and also associated with Mickey Virus starring Manish Paul. Participated in the Bridal Week held at Bangalore Club, Trossy Week headed by UB City, showcased at the Bangalore Fashion Week, Bangalore Designer Fashion Week, and also ABAI Fashion Fest. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big applause to Mr. Sanjay Jain. And also awarded as the Best Fashion Designer in Karnataka 2018 in the hands of the fashion icon Sonam Kapoor at the Global Business Awards. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, give a big applause to Mr. Sanjay Jain for his wonderful achievement. Also awarded as the Best Fashion Designer 2018 in the hands of the legendary actress Madhuri Dixit at the International Excellence Award. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Talia Jaiye, Joragi Chappare, give a big applause. Also awarded at the Bangalore City Icon Awards for excellence in fashion designing, Best Ethnic Wear Brand 2013, 2014, 15 and also 16. Ladies and gentlemen, once again clapping for Mr. Sanjay Jain. Thank you, sir, for joining us today. And ladies and gentlemen, our second jury for this wonderful evening is Mrs. Asba Suryane. Give a big applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Mrs. Asba. First of all, she calls herself proud a homemaker, ladies and gentlemen. Joragi chappade, taaliyan bajaiye. She's a proud homemaker. And then followed by disturbing passion towards influential minds of many positivity in approach. She's also crowned applause for designer Vinita. Thank you. We have a next designer, Martha. Gentlemen, give a big round of applause for Martha. Theme, wedding theme. Designer Bharti. Ladies and gentlemen, give me a round of applause for designer Bharti. Team Glitzy Glitz. Ladies and gentlemen, designer Rashmi, inspiration acid attacks. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause for designer Rashmi, inspiration acid attacks. Thank you. How do you, any thoughts?
Good evening, everybody. Yeah, so this has been an interesting opening, I think. The kids have tried their best to put up a collection, and this is probably a great platform for them to learn. Probably when they sit backstage, you can explain to them what exactly the content pattern is. But this is a really encouraging thing for them, I think. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Ma'am, I also want you to have a few thoughts on the first sequence, what we had now. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I think it's very little short time for us to judge because I know how much of hard work is involved and what kind of potentials put in and what efforts they have taken to bring in this theme. But if I have to talk, then it would be in lengths because I would see each designer in the form of elements and principles as per fashion is concerned. So they have that mindset which they have put in. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of positivity and negativity is absolutely welcome. As you say, critics and comments is something that grows a person. And as I said, it was a very short time for us to judge, but they have really put in their efforts. I hope they flourish it more.
Thank you, ma'am. So we also covered a few parents who want for residential properties having an unparalleled unrivaled track record of constructing several ready-to-move-in and ongoing luxury villas and villa plots in Bangalore. Beside commercial complexes, the real estate group is specialized in creating luxury living spaces which has a combination of urban living and absolute elegance. Hebron Properties landmark projects are spread across Bangalore's bustling landscape today, with inside pride having built over 1 million square feet of space and portfolio ranging of ultra-luxury villas, villa plots, luxury apartments, or to commercial buildings. In Bangalore, we have fulfilled dreams of many by providing great value and return of investment. Hebron Properties have been shown an impressive and compounded annual growth rate even during challenging real estate business cycles. The ability to successfully adapt and go above customer expectations and market dynamics. Today, Hebron Properties is one of the most innovative and creative, forward-thinking real estate company in South India. At the core of our business philosophy lies to a commitment and extraordinary service, honesty and quality. So please do clap for our co-sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. जोर से ताली बजाइए, जोर आगे चप्पाड़े for Hebron Properties Private Limited. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Designers, future designers who are going to showcase their talent. So give a big round of applause for all these bunch of students, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to have the sequence too. So we have these students who have just completed 3 months of their course of their duration in nlift. So please do clap for all these wonderful students, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. applause for designer Yashaswini. The Egyptian inspiration is drinking and playlist. Give me an applause, ladies and gentlemen. Designer Yashaswini. Thank you. Then give a big round of applause for designer Kajal, team Fringes. Please do clap, ladies and gentlemen, for designer Kajal. Her theme is Fringes. Inspiration is the Fringes of Heaven. Thank you. Designer Puja, Team Silver Street, inspiration is Phoebe. Please give a big applause, ladies and gentlemen, for designer Puja. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause for designer Chaitra for theme Style Cracker, inspiration buttons Candy Crush. Please give a big round of applause once again for designer Chaitra. Thank you. Roshni, theme Good and Evil Inspiration from Buttons Candy Crush. Please give a big applause, ladies and gentlemen, for designer Savishri. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big applause for designer Geeta, team Raw Fashion Inspiration Email. Give a big applause, ladies and gentlemen, for designer Geeta. Thank you. This was a sequence 2 where all these wonderful students have just completed 3 months of their course duration. Please give a round of applause for all the wonderful 10 designers from the sequence 2. So we're going to have each designer who's going to go on the stage, and our jury panel will be asking one question to each designer. So I will come down to our jury right here with us. So you would have the first designer, we would have Varshini to please do join us. Before we would ask the jury how do they like the sequence 2, where these wonderful students have just completed 3 months of their course duration at nlift. So I will request, ma'am, would you like to share a few thoughts about the sequence 2?
Usually when I look at a designer or somebody's work as an attire, there are few basic principles in fashion which one has to keep in mind. It's not just about styling, it is about how it appeals the end user. So here I could find more of a fancy kind of outfits which is just for kind of runway and it on their shelf. A few have really imparted their imaginations through various themes which were quite easy for me to correlate with it. And I think when each and every designer comes in, it's very easy for us to one and one ask them what made them to get into that theme and bring in their designs.
Thank you, ma'am. I would also request, sir, before we head that, we would have our first designer on stage. I would request Varshini to please do join us on stage. The theme was glitch and inspiration was the measurement tape. So I would come down and give it to our jury members. Would you like to ask one question to designer is Varshini?
evening, everyone. I'm Vashni S. My theme is in pitch and my inspiration is measurement tape. Actually, I was doing a pattern making. So when I was making the mark with the measurement tape, I just thought, why can't I do best with the measurement tape? That's what I thought, and I gave the lesson. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The jury members, would you like to ask something?
So it's not about asking anything right now. To me, to come up with something like this within first 3 months of your course is amazing. I seriously feel it is not an easy thing. I have been designing for more than 2 decades. And when I started, I remember for sure, for 3 months, 6 months, actually nothing comes to your head. You really do not know what you need to do, what you're supposed to do. But this is amazing to me. This is a good beginning. And I just hope you take your art to the next level. All the best in the future. Would like to say something.
As I said, it's very easy for us to sit here and judge, but we are no place to judge. It's not easy either to design, bring in your efforts. We as end users, we want to adorn your designs, stand out. As I said, there are few merits and demerits, but that you learn while the time passes. So I don't think so. For us, if we have to count, we count numbers if we have to judge about it. So being this as your initial stage, I think yes, it's a stepping stone. You will definitely learn and grow all of us.
Thank you, ma'am. So we have the next designer. I request designer Vishnu to please do join us on stage. Request Vishnu, please do join us on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big applause, ladies and gentlemen, for designer Vishnu. And his theme was mesh feathers. Inspiration is peacock feathers.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir. My theme is page figure. My inspiration is peacock.
What made you get in this idea? What clicked in your mind that you have to get into this feathers boxer? What is something special that you find in this kind of style? What stands out?
Peacock my favorite. Peacock my
So Ajuri is asking what had your idea to execute this wonderful garment? She would want to know what is the background and why you wanted to execute this garment. ಓಕೆ ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳ್ತಿರೋ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಯಾವ ಯೋಚನೆದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಗಾರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಏನು ಅನಿಸ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ ಈ ಗಾರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಮುಂಚೆ ನಾನು ಪೀಕಾಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ?
ಪೀಕಾಕ್ ಏನಂದರೆ ಪೀಕಾಕ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಫುಲ್ ಇದು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಫುಲ್ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಂದು ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಥೀಮ್ ಇರೋದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾನು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ ಬೌಲ್ ಥರ. ಪಿಕಾಕ್ ಫೆದರ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಯಾರು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಒಂಥರ ಡೂಪ್ಲಿಕೇಟ್. ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಪಿಕಾಕ್ ಫೆದರ್ಸ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು.
There's one sensitive point which you have to know before speaking to the public. Using animal feathers or animal skin banned in India. Do not undersay that it's original peacock feathers. Very small sensitive point. It might be a big blunder. To get my point, it's a small advice. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಇದು ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬೇಡಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ original feathers, original leathers is banned. Our country is very sensitive country. People are very sensitive and very much approaching towards animals. So this you keep in mind. Do not get that small factor, but overall your presentation is absolutely nice. I love it.
Thank you. So as ma'am mentioned, Yamattu, original peacock feathers used ಮಾಡಿದಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಡಿ. And it is as ma'am said, Dhanitya. Thank you ma'am. Thank you, Mr. Vishnu. Thank you for joining. And the next designer we would have Yashaswini to please to join us over the stage. Request Yashaswini please to join us over the stage. And her theme was Egyptian. Inspiration is breaking a place.
My name is Yashaswini. My theme is Egyptian and my inspiration is Red Sea.
So request our jury, would you like to? Yes ma'am.
Let us not get into judging each one of them because they are absolutely putting all their efforts and they are the learners because we all are not perfect. You know, so let them talk what they feel and it is just that we are here to guide them. You know, the stage of judgment reads once they step into the label as designers. So only then we can judge them. It's their hard-earned efforts, so let them speak and we are there backstage to tell them. It's most of encouraging them right now rather than judging them because that will push them down. So I think yes, let them speak more.
So Yashaswini, once again, I would say this is a fantastic approach. First 3 months of your course, and if you are able to do this much, achieve this much, you can think so much, I think this is very interesting beginning. So I have only good words to say on this. Thank you.
Thank you. So we have up next we have Kajal. So request Kajal to please to join us over the stage. And her theme is fringes.
Good evening, good evening. Myself, Kajal. My inspiration is fringes. Previous affair. The reason I took this fringes is since I'm a party freaker. When I go to party and stuff, I see stuff. I like really this kind of stuff. So I thought why can't I do a garment on this? So I just took that as my inspiration and did my garment. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So thank you, Reshma. And the next we would have the next student we will have Pooja. Request Pooja please to join us on the stage. Can we have Reshma? Can we have Reshma to please to join us on the stage? The theme is fading with. Inspiration is from Chinese fans. So Reshma?
Good evening, good panel, and my name is Reshma. Their inspiration Chinese. मैंने जो थीम लिया है रेडियो वो एक कॉम्पिटिशन हमारे जैसा है. जैसे कि मैं हाउस वाइफ हूँ फिर भी दिशा है कि मैं बिल्कुल या स्टेज डांस के लिए ये सब करेंगे. मैं कभी सोच नहीं सकती ये सब नहीं कर सकती. इन्होंने मेरा मुझे ये किया इसलिए मैं ये सब करता हूँ. मेरे डाइनिंग टेबल के पेपर से सब बनाया है. जैसे कि मेरे बोले तो धैर्य और बोले तो शाइनिंग तो धैर्य और शाइनिंग. थैंक यू मैम. हम बैठ के ये क्या जस्ट ये मेरा मास्टर ने किया ये मैं खुद बनाई है. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि हम मास्टर के पास गए, उधर बैठ के सब कुछ बना के आए।
Thank you, Rishma. Ladies and gentlemen, we will have the next student. We have had designer Pooja with us to join us. The theme Silver Street. Inspiration is from a CD.
Good evening, Jury panel. Good evening, ma'am. My name is Pooja. My inspiration is series. My team is industry. My inspiration is series because I am more fond of movies and I don't go for theaters and watch movies. I usually watch movies at home. So one day I felt good seeing the texture of CD, that shining thing. So I thought, why could not I create a garment using CD? So CD is not just a CD, it is a creativity using.
So you have bundle of collections of CDs at your house. So you've been a collector of CDs. How did you put that on your fabric? What kind of materials did you use? Did you use a stitching or you used any glue? How long is it sustainable? See, for example, I have seen few of the models wearing CD prints or CDs on the saris, very beautifully assembled and it's been used repetitively. So what is the material you have used so that lasts for long? This cannot be just for the sake of a fashion walk and near the shelf. You know, for me, I see something very different when I wear it. So what is the material you use?
For the inner lining, I have used normal cotton fabric, black color one. And CD starting I used hot glue, but I couldn't make it stick. Then I used Fevicol all fixed glue. Then it Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is Pooja for the Silver Street Inspiration CD. Up next, we're going to have Chaitra, the Style Cracker. Inspiration is from Buttons, a Candy Crush.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. My name is Chaitra. Then my inspiration is buttons and Candy Crush. Then my team is constructor. I choose the buttons because I regularly play Candy Crush. So I thought why to like buttons could make a full of buttons. So then silver culture.
ये जो आपका डिज़ाइन है, ये आज के प्रेजेंटेशन के लिए है या is it for the long run? Do you have more ideas coming up so that we as end users can use this as a costume, or is it just for shows? I'm a little confused with that.
Just for show.
Thank you, Chaitra. And ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause, everybody. Up next, we're going to have Kavya Shri. Please do join us on stage. And her theme is good and evil. Inspiration is also from Buttons Candy Crush.
Like to design to work creative already, and it is symmetric, it is neatly done. It is presentable. It's very difficult to, use this fabric in a dress form. It is not easy. But I know how the flexibility of the bubble sheet and the dustbin cover goes. I like the proportion, the harmony, and the alignment of your design. I mean, your sketches itself can show that it is proportional. Very nice. Excellent.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause. That was Kavishri with us. The good and needed inspiration buttons can be crushed. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our next student. We have the Geeta. So request you to come up.
And I'm going towards fashion design. My inspiration is Kimolo and the theme is raw fashion. This is all about the dry craft I have taken. Why? Because it is eco-friendly as well as I have selected a tribal concept. And this dress will not harm in any way for anyone. Of course, it will be useful whenever, might be in future also. Though even all other industries will get closed also, sometimes they have to go back to their own thing. So that was the reason. And these I have given why because that in this basically I have selected a tribal group from Kenya. They are some Imolo group. They always apply this red color mud and they use all this color of beads. Especially these beads, the women will get as a dowry and this is the wealth of them. So that is the showcase of them. So that is the reason I have taken.
Geeta, thank you so much for enlightening us. This is amazing information. I definitely did not know so much about Imolo. So yeah, I go back home today with little more information in mind. Apart from that, this is seriously exciting. I'm very happy with what you have done. And probably once you're done your course, if you want to do internship, join me. You are most welcome.
So, yes, Geeta, you already got a really good response and heads up from Mr. Sanjay. Thank you, Geeta, and thank you, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, before we head to the next show, we have Navya, a tea addiction. Inspiration is from tea bags. So request Navya to please do join us. Okay, Navya, please do be with us. Julie wants to say a few words.
This is again very interesting, the way you not only use the tea bags, but the tea leaves in form of makeup around the bust area and the waist area and all. This is very creative, very, very thoughtful. So you are on the right track and I'm pretty sure you will do wonders in your designing career. Would you like to say something?
You're lovely. And not the clutch, the tea bag clutch, very innovative. I think you will definitely come up with something very nice in the future. I really like the concept, very different, and I think it's quite wearable. I can walk through shows with this too. Very nice.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause for all these wonderful students, ladies and gentlemen, who have completed 3 months of the education course at nlift. I also want to talk a few words about our wonderful sponsors. We have Big Man Studio, who's into model portfolio film productions and also ad films. You can contact them for photography, videography for any requirement. Cities stars doing movie promotions, events, fashion photography, and fashion videography. So please do clap for our wonderful co-sponsors as well, ladies and gentlemen. So Big Boss, Big Man Studio. Please do clap for Big Man Studio for a wonderful support for this wonderful nlift, that is Fashion Flock Chapter 3. And also, we will be heading, before that, it's time for some entertainment. So are you guys all ready? Yes? I want some more energy. Yes? So awesome. So before we head to the sequence, company here in Bangalore and distribution all over Karnataka. They also have 3 brands in market like Drop Whiskey, Vino Versia Tequila and White Magic Vodka. I request the managing partner, Mr. Anil Kumar S. Sir, please do join us on stage. Give him applause, ladies and gentlemen. And also the marketing head Karnataka, Pugul Raj Sir, to please do join us on stage. I request Nisha ma'am to come down and give away a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, please do clap. Manika Spirits and Breweries Private Limited is a new player in this wonderful market. We established to promote and sell market alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages all across Karnataka. Manika Spirits and Breweries Private Limited collaborates with Chanaya Group for branding, sales and marketing well-known spirits originating from the house. They take their pride for the unique formula and global standards for liquor in our production. Give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, to the managing partner, Mr. Anil Kumar S. and also marketing head Karnataka, Pugul Raj sir. Thank you for both of them. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us, our hospitality partners. And thank you, Nisha ma'am. So request both our jury to have a few words of our wonderful show. First up to the lady.
Good evening, everybody. 3 months of hard work is not a joke. It is not easy for any of us to sit right there and judge about their proportions of their dress or the kind of efforts they've put in. We, when as end users, go on for shopping, and if we are so perplexed in designing what to pick up, imagine how much of efforts these designers would have put in. They understand the body shape and curves of each and every personality, and that is how they design. Nowadays, people are very sensitive and talk about body shaming, which is most important factor. It is not just the designing what you impart. It is about keeping one's personality and attracting their mindset and then designing your stuff. That is very much important. And the designers, right from the threads, the cuts, the material they use, they are very much fragile. Because the result, whatever we show at the end, it has to be appealing to the end user. I would say there are 3 most important things what I look at when I have to pick up a designer's attire. First one is sensibility, second one is sensibility, third one is again sensibility in the fabric what it holds. A designer designs his creativity as an art, and that showcases to the wearer in the form of elegance. I think they've done a wonderful job. You all need to give a huge round of applause to the nlift team and the students and all the parents who are here to encourage them. Most of them are housewives, most of them are already in the field of fashion. But then it is most important that how well one is encouraged and groomed, so that today they stand as a person and tomorrow they are known as a label. Thank you.
Well, I would like to just sum it up in very brief words. 3 months. In 3 months, if they can learn so much, if they can be so creative and bring their ideas not only on paper but in terms forms of costumes, to me, hats off. This is amazing. To Nisha, the kind of teachers we have at your institute, the kind of training you're giving to them, I'm flabbergasted to say the least. I've been part of multiple event shows at various institutes. This is very interesting for the simple fact, 3 months. In 3 months if they have achieved this, I'm certainly looking forward what these kids would do probably in a year's time. So I'm very interested, I'm very excited. I think the future is in right hands. Thank you so much for inviting us.
Ladies and gentlemen, we also have Mr. Ma'am on stage. So we're going to do a small calendar launch right now, ladies and gentlemen. And right after that, we will be heading to the next sequence. I request everybody give a big round of applause. Tadi ujaiye, joragi chappale. So we have a wonderful group members, Ms. Ganga and Mr. Sanjay Jain, along with Nisha. We're going to start the calendar launch. And ladies and gentlemen, we also want to thank our wonderful jury. Please do give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, to remove their precious time to join us. I request Nisha ma'am to lead them with a small token of love. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause. Thank you, sir, for joining us and making a wonderful event and evening memorable for nlift. We also request Ms. Raspa, please do join us, ladies and gentlemen. Give a big round of applause, everybody. Thank you, ma'am, for enlightening this wonderful event with us and this wonderful evening for both the jury. Give a big applause, ladies and gentlemen. And also, we would want to talk.
And can we have some applause for this wonderful gentleman who has been high on energy, doing his job tirelessly, and this is simply amazing. Thank you so much, wonderful boy. I didn't get your name.
Prasad. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. I also request, ladies and gentlemen, give a big applause for Nisha as well. Please give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Applause for all the wonderful students and designers. The person, the lady behind all these wonderful designers and students, the backbone of all these designers, ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause for Nisha. Thank you. Thank you all the designers and students. Thank you all the students and designers. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a wonderful video of Acron Properties right now with us. I request you to please do have a look, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful ultra luxury villas and apartments. Anything with respect to photography, videography, and related requirement, you can get in touch. I request the person from Big Man Studio, request you please to join us also on stage. I request Nisha ma'am to give away a small bouquet from Big Man Studio. Jodagi Chappale, Talim Jaiye, a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, sir. We will also want to thank city stars for doing movie promotions, event promotions, modeling, fashion photography, fashion videography, and all kind of promotions we do. So please do give big round of applause to Cine Stars as well. Ladies and gentlemen, जोरों की चप्पल जोर से तालियां बजाइए. A big round of applause for Cine Stars as well. Thank you. So we're giving away the certificates for all the students and designers. So ladies and gentlemen, I request Vinita to please do join us on stage. Designer Vinita. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause for Vinita. Everybody, please do a clap for Vinita. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the next designer, Martha. Give a big applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Martha on stage. Please do clap for her, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our next designer. I request Bharti to please do join us on stage. Give a big applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Bharti on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, we would have to call our next designer on stage. I request designer Rashmi to please do join us on stage. So ladies and gentlemen, from sequence 2, the end of students, I request designer Vashini to please do join us on stage. Give a applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Vashini on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, we would want to have our next designer and request designer Vishnu to please do join us on stage. Give a applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Vishnu. Up next, we have a next designer. We have Yashaswini. I request you to please do join us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause for Yashaswini. I would like to call our next designer. I request Kajal to please do join us on stage. Give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Kajal. I would like to call our next designer. I request Reshma to please do join us on stage. Give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Reshma on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call our next designer. Give a big applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Pooja on stage. I would like to call our next designer. I request designer Chaitra to please do join us on stage. Give a big applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Chaitra on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call our next designer. I would like to call Kavishri on stage. Please do give a big applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Kavishri. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call the next designer. I would like to call Geeta on stage. Give a big applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Geeta on stage. I would like to call the next designer. I would like to call Navya on stage. Give me a applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Navya on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, we're heading to sequence 3. I would like to call Mayuri on stage. Give me a applause, ladies and gentlemen, for designer Mayuri on stage. Please do clap, ladies and gentlemen, for designer Mayuri. Like to call our next designer, designer Pavitra. I'd like to request Pavitra please to join us on stage. Give me an applause, ladies and gentlemen, for designer Pavitra on stage. Last but not the least, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call designer Shushmita on stage. Give me an applause, ladies and gentlemen, for designer Shushmita on stage.
Hi guys, this is Mayuri, designer from nlift. I am an alumni. This is my design. The garment is all about the corals, waves and things. So I've used all the blue, marine blues and greens, which is depicted as embroidery and embellishment on the garment. So this is how the garment is depicted, and it is in beach wear, where you can just rock the beach.
I'm Simran, and this is my second time walking for nlift, and it's been a great experience. I love my outfit. I think it's really flowy. White is always shining on the ramp, and I was really happy with the design that Mayuri made, and I'd love to walk again. Thank you.
Hello, welcome to nlift, that is NL Institute of Fashion Technology. Myself Nisha Lokande, proprietor of nlift. We are here today to celebrate the third chapter of flockk, and here we give opportunity for students to showcase their talents and innovative collections, wherein they give innovative ideas on garment with wearable and non-wearable collection. Non-wearable is something like they create garments out of paper, plastic. This time we could see something innovative like CDs, dry grass. There were a lot of things like buttons, a lot of things which they have done it. And so this is the third successful event which we are doing it with the chapter 3. I would like to thank everyone who were here and making this event really successful. Thank you so much.
So audience, she is supportive to me. So I have March 1st Germany event. So one of my clients, they calling me. So about 90 outfits I have made. So next update I will Instagram I will update. Thank you.
All the best.
The man behind the tunes to keep you guys entertained. Give me a applause, ladies and gentlemen. Please do clap for Mr. Vino. Mr. Vino on stage. Everybody. So before guys leave, we have a small vote of thanks from Nisha ma'am. So give me a applause, ladies and gentlemen. The lady behind all this wonderful event.
Before I conclude, we would like to give a vote of thanks. Before that, I want to appreciate the work what MC Prasad has done. He has given a great job. We are very happy to get associated with him. In future, we would love to do more shows with you. Peace out. I would like to start thanking my students who have gone through a really huge grind, what we have given them, the torture what they have gone through, I think. So, a lot of rejections and day-night work. The result is what they are seeing today. And hope to see the betterment of them for the next annual show that will be in July or August. So next the improvement will be there hopefully. And
And next comes the parents and the family and the friends who have supported them. What they are here today is your support. So hopefully we have lived up our commitments for making them reach where they are with your support. Thank you so much for the family and friends who are there here to support us as always. And to our sponsors who have been associated and to make this event very successful. Sponsors are the ones who support people with their events and make it next level so that we can collaborate and do a great job. Thank you so much. And the Amoeba team, which has been always supportive. This is the third year we are doing an Amoeba, and they have been very supportive as always. And finally, last but not the least, it's my team who has been working behind, doing a lot of things day and night. To start off with, I would start off with Varsha to come on stage. Come. Next is Priya, I think. Students will be like project Priya, so with all the tantrums what they have to go through, but see why they do all that is, the result is here. And the women who go through my shit actually, that is Manasama, who was like, and we have the faculty, Ashata ma'am can have an on stage. The sketching, I think you people will have a sketching class. Wherein you will have a nice class on the sketching there without your sketches which you have seen.
Thank you one and all present over here. We appreciate your efforts and we are sorry for the delay. And I would take this chance to thank Ms. Nisha Lokhande who's given us the chance to always push us beyond our limitations almost all the time. No matter even if we do something wrong, to make sure to correct it for ourselves. So one round of applause for Ms. Nisha Lokhande.
Ladies and gentlemen, two round of applause for Mansa ma'am. She's been working a lot with one of the unsung heroes. We have Varsha and Priya ma'am, who's been working throughout the day for all our wonderful students and all the designers. Give a big applause for Priya ma'am, Varsha and also Mansa as well. Big applause for all the three of them, ladies and gentlemen, because they've been putting a lot of efforts to make this show happen and make it wonderful and successful. Three cheers for all the wonderful teachers, faculty, and of course, Nisha Lokhande to make this event successful. Three cheers for flockk 2020, Chapter 3. Hip hip! I can't hear from all the designers and all the students. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Three cheers for all the teachers. That's Priya ma'am, Varsha, and also Mansa. Give a big round of applause. Hip hip! And of course, three cheers for Nisha Lokhande. Give a big applause, guys, anybody. And ladies and gentlemen, three cheers for nlift, guys, everybody. Give a big applause. Thank you. Have a great evening. And of course, our co-sponsors and also our hospitality partners and also Hebron Properties, Money Tip Spirits and Breweries, and also Big Man Studio. All the three sponsors, give a big applause, ladies and gentlemen, because without you guys, it would have not been happened. And for all the parents who joined us here for this wonderful event. Thank you.